Tonight, we begin in Florence County, where we have some answers now as to why the FBI swarmed a neighborhood there. Agents say they've arrested a man and his wife, accusing them of defrauding the government out of thousands of dollars. The FBI says that it is cracking down on people who lied and cheated to get pandemic money. And they're also accusing the Florence couple of taking part in a pandemic fraud scheme. ABC 15's Tanya Brown first reported on the raid, and tonight she's live outside of the Florence Federal Building, where the couple appeared this morning before a judge. Tanya.
Jennifer, the couple pleaded not guilty this morning to the charges against them. The FBI says let this be a warning to those of you who may have thought that you got away with fraudulently getting money meant to help those having a hard time during the pandemic. Mohammad Farraj and his wife Nariman Masoud are accused of lying and stealing to get unemployment benefits and a pandemic loan to the tune of $500,000. A federal indictment says the couple used the money for their personal enrichment and entertainment.
The White House down to the Department of Justice has made it clear that attacking pandemic fraud is a top priority for the federal government.
Federal agents showed up early yesterday morning at the couple's home in the area of Millbank Drive and Edgware Court in Florence. Shoemake says the husband and wife stole people's identities to apply for and collect unemployment benefits from the state. He also says they applied for a federal pandemic loan through a fake company and deposited the cash into their personal checking accounts.
When people take advantage of the pandemic to put money in their own pockets, they're not just stealing from the federal government. They're taking money directly out of the hands of hardworking South Carolinians and Americans across the country.
Neighbors say they were shocked when federal agents converged on their community. They say Farraj and Masoud were very private and often traveled out of town. Prosecutors say the couple's 4 children, all under 13, were at home when police took their parents into federal custody.
Obviously, we did have a plan in place. The kids are taken care of, and they are being provided for.
During an arraignment Friday morning in federal court, a judge set a $25,000 bond for Masoud. She can't open any new bank accounts, transfer money from different accounts, or travel out of state without permission from the court. Her husband faces an additional charge of money laundering, and because of that, he'll have a detention hearing Tuesday. Federal prosecutors say if you got a loan or unemployment benefits by fraudulently telling lies to get that money, they are coming after you. An FBI agent says they have a lot more investigations underway and they plan to indict more people.
First tonight at 6, 977 South Carolina teachers have left the classroom since the start of the school year.
That's a lot, and many face disciplinary action and the potential of having their teacher's license suspended for up to a year. Our Floriana Boardman is following this crisis in the classroom and finding out what this breach of contract means for teachers and local schools. Floriana?
Hi, Tessa, Katie. Teachers sign their contracts for each upcoming school year with much unknown. There's no guarantee what grade or subject they'll be teaching or at which school they'll be. Teachers also have no guarantee if they'll be seeing a salary increase or not. Sydney Van Bullock is a CCSD preschool teacher.
For the last few years, I have had to sit back and really think about whether or not financially I was going to be able to make it another year.
She's been teaching for 11 years.
And unfortunately, this is going to be my last year, at least for now, because I just can't afford it.
Van Bullock says she works 2 other jobs just to afford living in Charleston.
For me, it was a hard decision because this is a career that I love and have put my whole heart and soul into. But at the end of the day, if you can't pay your bills, then you have to figure out another way.
While she's waiting till the end of the school year to resign, she knows of other teachers who haven't been able to see their contracts through and are facing repercussions for it.
I've talked to several teachers who have left mid-year for, several reasons. One, the financial situation, and mental health is a really big problem right now for teachers. Unfortunately, there's pressure that we are being put under keeps escalating.
If a teacher leaves their job before their contract expires, the state could suspend their teaching license for a whole year as punishment. It's ultimately up to a teacher's school board if they want to pursue that punishment. But it's been happening a lot more often lately for various reasons.
Here, these 976, 77 teachers that have left, they're out. I mean, whatever happened to trigger them to leave, it was enough to say, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about my contract. I don't care about my certificate. I have to leave.
East is calling on the South Carolina Board of Education to be more flexible with teachers, especially during the pandemic, something Van Bullock also believes is essential.
There's always going to be repercussions in a job if you walk out, if you breach your contract, but it shouldn't be in a way where you can no longer participate in that career.
Since the school year started in July, 57 teachers had their licenses suspended by the state after quitting their jobs. Many more are still waiting on their hearings with the state.
And new this morning, for the first time in South Carolina, there's a new technology using artificial intelligence to identify colon cancer. For more, we send it over to our Sean Mahoney, who is live in the newsroom. So, Sean, you got an in-depth look at this technology and use. How did doctors say this could transform the way they practice medicine?
Well, Ann, I spoke with Dr. Margarita Murphy using this technology during a colonoscopy. She joked saying, quote, "It hasn't taken over my job yet," keyword yet, but in all seriousness, she believes this technology can help save lives and solve major medical issues here in the Palmetto State. Now, currently, colorectal cancer is the second highest cause of cancer-related deaths in the country, according to the CDC. About 52,000 people die a year from colorectal cancer. However, Murphy says doctors will be able to cut that statistic in half with the use of the artificial intelligence GI Genius. She hopes this will open the doors for the technology to be used in other medical fields and can help curb statistics we see in diseases like colorectal cancer.
I think we're very blessed in the Charleston area, and we just need to aim at expanding that incredible care that we have here into the rest of the state where we may be falling behind. That's where the artificial intelligence is going to come in and revolutionize how we treat patients, how we diagnose everyday patients, and it's going to be amazing. I mean, I'm so excited about the future, and it's not even the future. Here it is. Today, artificial intelligence is here to stay, and it's going to just help us improve the way we take care of patients every day.
That's amazing. Now, Murphy says this technology was able to identify 30% more tumors than the regular endogram, and she joked, quote, "AI doesn't get tired or distracted," maybe in reference to those human doctors that are practicing right now. But Murphy is the first to use this artificial intelligence technology in the Palmetto State, but she told me she can see it being used in other low country hospitals in the near future.